Before the world begins to move around you, before the mind starts racing with its plans and its worries, there is a doorway, a quiet threshold between the dream and the day. And in that hush, before a single thought of yesterday has touched you, your whole life can turn. This first breath of morning is the most powerful moment you own, for here, before the noise, you stand closest to your true self, the self no circumstance has managed to bury, the self no memory has the right to define. So before you rise, before you reach for the phone, before you rehearse the old problems and slip back into the old grooves, let this settle into the deep of you. This is not hype. This is not a passing spark of motivation. This is remembrance. This is realignment. This is the voice calling you back to who you were always meant to be. So breathe in, slow, out, slow, and let one thought take root. Today, I begin from within. Because before anything in your life can change, before a single prayer is answered, before a single door swings wide, your inner world must come into alignment with one simple, unshakable truth. I create my world from the inside out, not the other way around. Not from circumstance, not from history, not from the opinions of the crowd, not from fear, and not from doubt. Every morning hands you a blank canvas. And whatever you choose to believe in these first raw minutes will echo all the way down through the hours ahead. Your mind right now is soft, open, more receptive than it will be all day. Whatever you press into it now becomes the seed of everything that follows. So hear it and let it become the ground you stand on. I am not at the mercy of life. Life responds to me. Life mirrors me. Life answers the state I choose to occupy. And today, I choose a higher state. Understand what your imagination truly is. It is not fantasy. It is not idle daydreaming. It is the very workshop of creation. When the first light of that first morning was spoken into being, creation did not begin with sound. It began with vision, with the inner image of what should be. And so does your day. It begins with the image you quietly hold of yourself. Wake with a sense of burden, and the whole day mirrors the weight. Wake with gratitude, and the day multiplies the blessing. Wake with confidence, and opportunity starts to recognize your face. Wake in fear, and every challenge swells to meet it. Not because the world rearranged itself overnight, but because the state you occupy decides the reality you are able to perceive. Your inner world is never passive. It is directive. In every moment, silently, it is instructing the outer world what to become. So this morning, choose the image. Choose it on purpose. Take one more breath, deep, slow, deliberate. And as you exhale, release the self you were carrying yesterday. The doubts, the fears, the tired old stories, the assumptions that weighed on your shoulders like wet stone, the habits that no longer belong to the person you are becoming. Let them fall away, the way the night dissolves, without a struggle, into the dawn. Because this morning was not given to you as a repetition. It was given to you as a rebirth. You are not the same one who lay down last night. Something softened in the dark. Something rose. You are being invited to choose again, to see again, to believe again, to begin again from a place of awakened authority. You do not meet the day, you create the day. Your consciousness is the cause. Your day is the effect. So let the morning become a ceremony of creation. So ask yourself gently, without a shred of judgment, what am I choosing to believe about myself today? Not during the hardest chapter of your life, not last week, not yesterday, today, because identity is not fixed. Identity is chosen, and every single morning you are free to choose it again. So choose the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. The strong one, the clear one, the healed one, the abundant one, the one wide awake. You do not have to create this self. You only have to uncover it. You do not have to earn it. It was always your inheritance. For identity comes first. Who you believe yourself to be decides what you expect. What you expect decides what you perceive. And what you perceive is exactly what you will receive. So say it quietly until it stops being a sentence and becomes a state. Today, I walk as the one I was always meant to be. Here is the secret of creation. Your day does not begin when you walk into it. Your day begins when you declare it. What you assume in advance becomes the path you walk. What you expect in your chest becomes the reality you meet. So before the world gets to speak to you, you speak to the world. Before circumstance gets to shape you shape the very air that circumstance will unfold inside of, not as wishful thinking, not as decoration, but as the quiet, creative decree of a soul that knows exactly what it is. Today, my mind is clear. Today, my heart is steady. Today, I choose faith over fear. Today, I walk in favor. Today, I am open to blessings I cannot yet see. Let those words wash over you like warm light until the statement becomes a state. Because the moment a statement becomes a state, the outcome becomes inevitable. Your belief is the decree. Your belief is the seed. And what you plant in the unseen must, in time, break the surface of the seen. But the words will not take root until feeling enters the body. For feeling is the language your deeper mind actually understands. So bring the feeling in. Feel how it is to move through the whole day with quiet certainty. Feel the calm radiating out from the center of you. Feel the strength of knowing you do not walk this alone. Feel the lightness of a spirit that has stopped bracing for the worst. Do not wait until the end of the day to feel the fullness of it. Feel it now, at the beginning, and you are rehearsing the very vibration the day will hand back to you, because your day does not respond to your wishes. It responds to your state. So choose the state, feel the state, live inside the state, and the state will shape the day for you effortlessly. This is the difference between drifting and creating. And now you begin to see the thing that so few ever pause long enough to see. Today is not happening to you. You are happening to today. Your energy will change the temperature of rooms. Your presence will bend the shape of conversations. Your peace will soften tension before a word is spoken. Your clarity will guide decisions. Your joy will draw the right people toward you like warmth draws the cold. You are not entering this day as a passenger. You are entering it as an architect. Everything you touch today will be shaped by the consciousness you carry into it. The mind that begins the day in truth cannot be shaken by lies. The heart that begins in gratitude cannot be broken by disappointment. The spirit that begins in alignment cannot be dragged into chaos. You are the one who sets the tone. And here, a quieter question rises, the one that has kept so many souls awake. When will it come? So hear this and let it loosen the grip of the clock on your heart. Timing is not something that happens to you. It is something that happens from you. The world outside has no power to decide the hour. It is your own consciousness that draws each thing to you at exactly the moment you are ready to receive it. Consider the seed in the ground. It does not fret over when it will become a tree. It does not dig itself up each morning to check. It does not measure itself against the other seeds. It simply rests in the certainty of its own unfolding. That is the trust you are being asked to cultivate. For the interval between the wish and the having is not empty waiting. It is preparation. It is becoming. In that quiet space, you are being shaped into the one who can hold what you asked for. And know this about the waiting. Your impatience is itself a confession. When you scan the horizon, anxious for a sign that it is finally coming, you are, in that very anxiety, announcing that it is not yet here. You have stepped out of the state of having and back into the ache of wanting. So when the impatience rises, and it will, do not fight it. Simply return, breathe, come back to the felt reality of the thing already done. Remind yourself softly, the cause is already complete, and a cause does not go running out to anxiously check on its own effect. Release the question of timing. The way the gardener releases the exact day, the seed will break the soil. You have done the essential thing. The rest belongs to a wisdom far older and far kinder than the worried mind. Every moment is the right moment when you dwell in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. But there is one more self that must be laid down before you walk out into your day. The self that shrinks, the self that performs, the self that says yes with its mouth while its whole spirit is screaming no. For too long, you were taught that being endlessly agreeable was the price of being loved, that to keep the peace, you must swallow your own truth, that your worth was measured by how much of yourself you were willing to give away. But hear me, a kindness that erases you is not kindness. It is quiet self-betrayal wearing a pleasant face. You are not here to live for the approval of the room. You are not a servant to everyone else's comfort. You cannot pour from a cup you keep emptying for people who never once ask if you are dry. Real peace was never the absence of conflict. Real peace is the steadiness of a soul that has stopped abandoning itself. So let the mask fall, let the performance end, and learn, at last, the holy weight of a single word. No. No is not cruelty. No is not the slamming of a door in someone's face. No is a boundary drawn in quiet self-respect, a declaration that your time is precious, that your energy is sacred, that your presence is not something to be handed out to everyone who reaches for it. Say no without the guilt. Say no without the long, apologetic explanation. You do not owe the world a reason for honoring your own life. And watch what happens. The ones who only wanted what you could do for them will drift quietly, without a war. And the ones who love the real you, the true you, the unmasked you, they will lean in closer than ever before. You are worthy of respect, not for what you give, not for how well you please, but simply because you exist. Stop bending yourself into a shape that fits their comfort and stand at last in the shape of who you actually are. And so, as this new day begins to touch your waking eyes, receive the blessing that every morning quietly carries. Today is not happening by chance. Today is happening by design, and today is happening for you. You are not stepping into randomness. You are stepping into an unfolding. Every person you meet, every door that opens, every challenge that sharpens you, woven into a pattern wiser than the worried mind can trace. So release the need to control it all. Release the need to predict it, to defend against troubles that will never even come. Simply walk, simply breathe, simply trust. You are guided, you are strengthened, you are held, and you are never, ever walking this alone. So rise now, slowly, deliberately, with reverence and let the world feel the presence of the awakened soul you have finally chosen to be. This day is yours, not to fear, but to unfold.